Welcome to Budapest, folks. Let me tell you, yesterday in Croatia, it felt like summer. It felt warm, it was nice. Here, we just skipped fall. We're straight to winter, it is cold. So we're gonna go try to warm up in one of the biggest tourist attractions here, the thermal bath. I believe it's pronounced the chimney baths. So we're gonna go check it out, see if it's worth it. All right, so I couldn't bring the actual camera here, so hopefully you can hear me okay, but we are here. This is kind of what it looks like. I'll get some better shots in a little bit, maybe give you like an aerial footage, but we're gonna go hop in this pool. All right, I'm bringing my phone in. We're just gonna risk it. Ooh. Oh, that's warm. Feels nice. It's kind of like just a smidge below like hot tub temperature, so kind of perfect for like what we're looking for right now. We just finished in the thermal baths and it was an experience to say the least. You first have this like huge outdoor pool and it's beautiful, kind of what you're used to seeing in all the pictures. And there are definitely a lot of people. Water was warm, which was wonderful on a day like this. But then you also have a lot of like indoor sections as well. So you have cold plunges, hot plunges, everything in between. There's steam rooms, saunas. Some of the steam rooms were excellent. One of my personal favorites, there was one that was like, I think they call it just like the honey steam room. Imagine, like, you know what a chamomile, like honey tea bag smells like? Think of that, but a steam room that smells like that. Like, it feels like you're just swimming or like just you're living in a tea bag, which I was a big fan of. It smelled great. We spent a lot of time in there. There was a Himalayan salt steam room as well, which makes sense as to why this is like actually a part of their healthcare system. And you can get a prescription to go there. Like if you were stressed out here, it's something that you have a lot of locals going to. It's not just like a tourist attraction. It's just a really unique experience. Definitely something that I would recommend doing. Overall, good experience. Definitely something that if you come out to Budapest, you gotta give it a try. So we've been told by a lot of people that we have to try, I think it's called like a chimney cake here in Budapest. Apparently some famous dessert, so we're gonna see if we can track one down. One cinnamon, please. Thank you. Oh my God, look at the size of this thing. This thing is huge. This is like, look at this. The whole lens, the whole camera lens goes in this thing. It's massive. You could like put your whole arm on that. Oh my God, this is like American style dessert right here. I don't even know how to eat this. Okay, Sarah's just going for it. Oh. It basically is like bread, really big, fluffy, with some cinnamon on it. And it's good. Oh, wow. I could eat these things all day. I mean, I totally get it. Props to you guys, because this thing slaps. So we were told that we have to take a sunset little cruise to see the whole city lit up, so I think that's our boat.
Welcome to Budapest. We're about to take a colossal tour of the city after sunset. We're on the river.
At the end of this, I'll let you know if I think it's worth the money, but maybe you can decide for yourself. These are the views. All right, so our time on the boat just ended. Overall, it was a fantastic experience. We only paid $10 for it, and it was well worth the money. You get one drink. No, the drink isn't gonna be the best, but that's not the point. You get to see the city in such a unique way, and holy cow, is this city gorgeous. And the reason that it was actually only $10, if you go online and you're searching for something like this, you'll notice that a lot of the companies are charging $20, $30, $40, even $50 for like the exact same thing. But the one thing that those companies are doing differently is they have like a tour guide. They have somebody up there pointing out the buildings, kind of giving you some history lessons. And if that's something that you're into, definitely go pay more money for it. But if you're somebody who already knows that, okay, the big building is Parliament, the other one is the Buda Castle, and you don't necessarily care about all the smaller buildings, I'd say this was a great value, great way to save some money and still see all the same sites. If you want to save some money and don't want to do the tour version, I'll leave a link to these guys down below. I'm in no way, shape, or form affiliated with them, but if you want to save some money too, I want you to be able to do that. So I'm gonna go warm up though. It is a cold night. I'm gonna head to bed actually here pretty soon, but I'll catch you guys in the morning, or for you guys in about 2 seconds. Morning, folks. It is another chilly day here in Budapest, but the sun is out, so that is a positive. Today, we're going to do a couple different things. I'm going to take you over to the Buda side of Budapest. If you didn't know, Budapest, two cities, Buda and Pest. Buda is on the west side and Pest on the east side. We're currently on the east side, so we're going to go over to the other side, show you the castle, as well as one of the first things I want to do, I want to go get some more dessert, because you know me, I love my desserts. We're going to go try one of the oldest family-owned businesses here in Budapest. I think it's been around since 1837. People have hyped it up, so we're going to go give that a try. Really seems like this is becoming a common theme in my videos, me climbing upstairs, huffing and puffing, but we're really working for this cake. It's a big hike, like 45 minutes away, but we're almost there. All right, we made it. We are seated. I'm gonna catch my breath, and we're gonna try some of these desserts. And then can we do a coconut ball? Goulash cake? Yes, the goulash, one of those, a cream cake. What's the best, the raspberry cake or the curd with the raspberry on top? Let's do that. That is all for now.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. So this one is the...
Fork?
fork, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
but this is the...
This is the dobosh,
the goulash,
the
okay.
most famous traditional Hungarian cake.
Okay, so we got quite a few cakes here. One of them is apparently 160 years old, not the cake. The recipe is 160 years old. This place has been around since 1827, and Mom is taking the place of Sarah today because Sarah is not feeling well. So we're gonna test all these for you. All right, so this one is the goulash. That one's the really old cake. Then we've got the bestseller and a cream cake. Then we've got just a raspberry cake, because, I mean, why not? And then a coconut ball, because I love coconut. All right, cream cake first. Ooh, this looks good. Oh, Mom's just going for it, okay. All right, I understand why that's the bestseller. Wow. Okay, now what's interesting, I don't know if you saw my video from Ljubljana, but Lake Bled is famous for a cream cake. This cream cake is actually better than the one in Lake Bled and in Slovenia, so this is a very good cream cake. Mom, your thoughts?
It's excellent.
All right, next we got the 160-year-old recipe cake, the goulash.
Oh, it's a little cookie on top. It's a little cookie.
All right, here we go. More chocolatey. They're really light though. Yeah, I can get down with that cake. I can get down with most cakes though, but that's a good cake. All right, next up we got our curd raspberry cake. Oh, I just lost some. These are three very different cakes, all very light. I really do like the raspberry. The other two are really, really sweet. The raspberry has that little bit of tartness, which is nice, but overall, three very good cakes. All right, and last but certainly not least, the coconut ball. Chocolate on the inside, coconut on the outside. If you like coconut, you'll like this.
Camden, you realize that you downed these all on your own, right?
I think my mom is shaming me. Fat shaming right now. Well, as usual, the locals did not disappoint. Recommendation was fantastic. And now we're gonna spend the rest of the afternoon exploring the Buda side until the sun goes down, because we hear there's some pretty insane views, so stick around for those. So right now we're in one of the most popular spots here on the Buda side. This is the Fisherman's Bastion, which was built like in memoriam to the fishermen who at one point had defended part of the city in like the Middle Ages. And then you also right behind me have the Templon Church as well as the Tower of Torny. So if you like churches, if you want a really cool view in the tower, you can go and do those. I'm not going to do them today because they actually cost a decent amount of money for a place in Budapest. It's $7 to get into the church, $8 for the tower, and you can also walk these fortress walls as well, but that also costs money, $4. What I would recommend instead is you can still just come in here, take in the beauty of the church from the outside. You don't need a view from the tower because these views right here are insane. The fortress walls get you up maybe, I don't know, another 10, 15 feet, but you have views like this all up here and can see the beauty of the fortress already. So for me as a budget traveler, I'm not needing to spend almost $20 total on that. You can make that decision for yourself, but what I have heard is that if you actually come back after 7 p.m., you can get up onto the tower fortress walls for free. I don't know if that's because they're closed and nobody's checking tickets and you can just kind of walk up there, or if they open them up, but I'm gonna come back later tonight to actually check it out. But some incredible views. I'm gonna wait to show you the views until tonight when they're a little bit better, but right now we're gonna head over and actually show you the Buda Castle. I'm getting to go down the stairs this time. Much nicer. We are officially inside the Buda Castle. When I say inside, I mean inside the courtyards. Inside is actually now a museum. I'm not gonna do that today. I just wanna take in the scenery out here. You've got beautiful statues, just architecture all over. And I'm having to constantly look down because there is a lot of horse poop because the security detail is tight because of the Egyptian president who is here. Look at, we got poop back there. I don't know if you can see that, but we got a lot up here. So I think now that we've actually left the courtyard, I don't think this is considered the Buda Castle anymore, but instead we're just in Buda Old Town. So the castle itself, not a ton to see unless you want to do the museum and just want to explore the courtyard and take in the architecture, which is certainly beautiful. And that might also just be that I didn't see a lot of it because certain places were closed off because of the president's visit. But the Old Town Buda, really, really cool. You get the cobblestone streets, that old time feel. It's also just like a slower pace over here, older crowd, definitely not as much going on compared to the Pest side, which is really the younger part of town, much bigger, a lot of restaurants, lots of bars, clubs, stuff like that. That's where all the nightlife happens. We're gonna head back over to the fortress, so we'll see if we can get you in there for free, save you some money, and check out the views. So we've made it back to the fortress. The sun just went down. It kind of feels like New Year's Eve, you know, when everybody's waiting for the ball to drop when we're doing the countdown. That's kind of what it feels like. We're all just waiting for the skyline to be lit up. So that's gonna happen soon. And rumors are definitely true. The people that are checking tickets to get up on the fortress walls, they're gone. There's nobody here. So if you wanted to, I'm not saying that you should, but if you wanted to, you could definitely just go right over the thing and get on the fortress walls for free. So now you know that. But any second here, we're gonna get some insane views. And because I love you guys, this is what it looks like from on top of the fortress walls. And don't ask me if I hopped the thing or paid. Point being is, I'm up here, and I'm up here for you. So hit a like on this video. It's like they designed that little space just for a person to fit right through.